The first question is before us. Dronacharya Award is given to. Dronacharya Award. You know that the Dronacharya Award is nothing but it is a sporting honor. It is a sporting honor. Manakandariki telusu Mahabharatalo Dronacharya yoka paatra ento, right? He is the trainer for all these Kauravas and Pandavas. So obviously a trainer will be awarded this award. Now if you see option A, fighting the operations, firefighting operations. Option B, archery. Option C, significant contribution in the spread of literacy. Option D, outstanding coaching in sports. Now the doubt would come pertaining to two things. One is archery, one is nothing but outstanding coaching in sports. Now Dronacharya did not only train Arjuna, he has trained all the Kauravas and Pandavas. So on different fields. So obviously the right answer would be outstanding coaching in sports. And I told you that there are many sporting honors in the country, and the topmost sporting honor in the country is nothing but Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Okay, and we have got Dronacharya Award, we have got Dhyan Chand Award, we also have got Maulana Abul Kalam Azad Trophy, which is given for the universities that have contributed to the sports, and very, very important, we have got Arjuna Awards. Okay, so this is with respect to the question number 1, Dronacharya Award is given to. So the right answer is nothing but outstanding coaching in sports. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, this is award are given for Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. So to which field is this given for? Option A, excellence in film direction. Option B, outstanding contribution to science. Option C, exploring new dimensions in creative writing in Indian languages. And option D, creating mass awareness on environmental issues. So out of them, to which category is this award belongs to? First of all, you should know who is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. He is also called as in short S.S. Bhatnagar. He is called as what? S.S. Bhatnagar. Now when you come to this S.S. Bhatnagar, he is first chairman of CSIR. He is the first chairman of CSIR, Central Scientific and Industrial Research. And on the name of this person, it is given for contribution to the science. So obviously the right answer would be outstanding contribution to science. So this is the right option for this question, called as Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award. The prestigious Jawaharlal Nehru Award for International Understanding, very, very important here. International Understanding, Jawaharlal Nehru Award. It is instituted by, means who will be presenting this Jawaharlal Nehru Award for International Understanding. Let us see the options. The first option is nothing but National Center for Art and Culture. Option B, Department of Youth and Sports. Option C, Nehru Memorial Museum. And option D, Indian Council for Cultural Relations. Now if you see that this award is presented by Ministry of External Affairs. It is presented by whom? Ministry of External Affairs. Now when you come to Ministry of External Affairs, let us try to understand which one would suit the requirement. So Ministry of External Affairs will not have any detail, anything related with the art and culture inside the country. Youth and sports is also not related to that memorial museum. So museums are not with respect to that. So the right answer will be Indian Council for Cultural Relations. So how India is maintaining its relationship with other countries. So this is something coming under Ministry of External Affairs, and this Indian Council for Cultural Relations is presenting this award called as Jawaharlal Nehru Award for International Understanding. So the right answer is nothing but option D. See here, the first recipient of Human Rights Award, this is presented by UNO. So the first recipient Human Rights Award, option A, Nelson Mandela. Option D, Lech Walesa. Option C, Amnesty International. And option D, Eleanor Roosevelt. Remember that the person who is responsible for bringing up the concept of human rights at UNO level is none other than Eleanor Roosevelt. So the right answer is nothing but Eleanor Roosevelt. So he is the first recipient of the UN Rights Award. There are many recipients, but he is one among the first recipients of this award. Okay, who is that? Eleanor Roosevelt. So very, very important personality. And remember that throughout the world, Amnesty International is a very, very important institution that deals with the violation of human rights. So right now you know that in Myanmar we have got an issue called as a Rohingya issue. Now the Rohingya issue of Myanmar, Amnesty International has raised a very serious concern about the atrocities on the Rohingyas. Almost 10 lakhs of Rohingyas have fled Myanmar, and many of them have moved to Bangladesh, some of them have moved to India, some to Pakistan, some to Singapore, some have even gone to the Middle East countries. And these are the people in the world who are left with without any country. So in such cases, Amnesty International will actually take a serious cause. But here the answer is not Amnesty International, the answer is nothing but Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay. With which game is the Aga Khan Cup associated? Very important, Aga Khan Cup. You should all know that there is something called Aga Khan Palace in Pune. Okay. Remember that here the right answer is nothing but hockey. What is the right answer? Hockey is the right answer. But remember, there are questions asked about this tournament related to games and everything. But for hockey, there is one specialty. What is the specialty? Any cup which is named after a king or queen or any royal families, they are mostly hockey cups. For example, Scindia Gold Cup, Maharani Jhansi Trophy, Aga Khan Cup. Okay. So like this, all these kings or princess names are Scindia Gold Cup. All these are Murugappa Gold. All these are related to hockey. And hockey is a game which is played with 11 players. How many players are involved in hockey? 11 players are involved in hockey. And remember that India has won 6 Olympic gold in hockey. India has won 6 Olympic gold, and the period till 1950s and 1960s is a golden era in Indian hockey. Very famous India. And you could also see in the movie called Gold, in which Akshay Kumar took part. That is also related to the hockey only. So very important hockey, and hockey is the national game of India. Remember that. Champions Trophy is associated with. See, there are some trophies. Champions Trophy is also associated with cricket. It's also associated with again hockey. So like that, there are some confusing. So there will be one trophy name which will be associated with 2 cups. But you should see among the options which is the right answer. So here the answer would be again hockey. And football also you got 11 players. Coco you got 9 players. Chess is an individual game. And in hockey you got again 11 players. So you should also know number of players in a game. That's also very important. Konica Cup is associated with which of the following games? So obviously the answer is nothing but badminton. What is the answer in a badminton? So badminton can be played as a individuals or doubles also. And when you come to golf, golf is an individual game. Golf is an individual game, and it is called as a golf is called as a CEO game, because most of the chief executive officers, top officials of the companies would be generally playing this golf game. And hockey, I said you 11 players, and snookers is also a individual game. Remember that very important thing about snookers. In a snookers, at a time 2 people can play, maximum 14 people also can play snookers. So that is a specialty of snookers. Okay, let us say at a time 2 people can play with 2 teams. Sometimes 14 people can play as 14 teams also. So that is the specialty of a snooker game. Very important. The term steeplechase is associated with. So sometimes there are some questions asked with respect to the terms used in a game. Here they are using the term called steeplechase. So is it related to horse riding? Is it related to boxing? Is it related to polo? Or is it related to rowing? To which is this related? Remember that steeplechase is related to horse riding. When you see the game of horse riding, sometimes you see that there will be some mud. Okay, mud water will be there. Again, you see there will be something called as a hurdle. What is hurdle? Like this. The horse will have to jump and go. Now, this is referred to as a steeplechase. So, steeplechase is referred to horse riding. And where do horse riding happens? Horse riding happens in a track. Horse riding happens in a track. Boxing happens in a ring. Boxing happens in a ring. Where do you play boxing? The answer is nothing but a ring. Okay. When you come to polo, it depends. Water polo is placed in a swimming and all those things. Even rowing happens in a lakes and everywhere. We see rowing thing happening. Okay. So where are the games being played? That is also important. That is also important. Next one. The headquarters of International Olympic Committee. Very, very important. We have got International Olympic Committee. We have got Olympic committees at the national level. We also have got state level and district level Olympic committees also. Okay. Remember that Olympics will give importance to three aspects. One is nothing but friendship, respect, and excellence. So Olympics stands for three principles: friendship, respect, and excellence. So the purpose of Olympics is nothing but to develop friendship between the countries, and one country should respect the other country, because there are some small countries that also will do great feats. For example, you take last football, 2018 football finals. So Croatia was the country which ended up as a runner-up. Croatia is a very, very small country. It is the smallest ever country that has reached FIFA World Cup finals. Now, when such things happen, then people will start respecting Croatia. Though it's a small country, they start respecting. So this is also going to increase the respect for countries. And next one is nothing but excellence. Wherever is the excellence that can be brought into limelight using this Olympics. So Olympics are very, very prestigious tournaments that are being held. Now if you see, where is the headquarters of International Olympic Committee? The right answer is Lausanne, Switzerland. This is the headquarters of International Olympic Committee. Very, 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 very important. Okay, headquarters. Next one. The Asian Games are organized after every, means what is the frequency of the organization of Asian Games? Option A, 3 years. Option B, 4 years. Option C, 5 years. Option D, 6 years. Now, what is the right answer? Last time we had Asian Games in 2018. Next year we are going to have Asian Games in 2022, and then we are going to have next 2026. Means what? Clearly it is visible from one game to other Asian Games. The gap is only 4 years. Okay. So obviously the answer is nothing but 4 years. And for a gap of 4 years, Asian Games will be held. 2022 Asian Games to be held in China. So China is going to be the host country for 2022 Asian Games. So these are also very, very prestigious games in the Asian continent. Okay, very important. The state which declared 1995-1996 as a hockey year. So sometimes to promote certain games, the states would come forward and they will try to declare a certain year dedicated for one special game. Like this, in 1995-96, one state has dedicated a game for which hockey sport. And which is that state? Okay, is it Punjab? Is it Tamil Nadu? Is it Haryana? Or is it Maharashtra? Remember, the right answer is nothing but Punjab, and it is a previous question in the examination. It is the previous question in the examination. It is the Punjab which has dedicated 1995-1996 as a hockey. So it's called as a hockey year, Punjab. The Rangaswamy Cup is associated with which of the following? Rangaswamy Cup is associated with which of the following? Okay. Remember that here the answer is nothing but hockey. Remember that Rangaswamy Cup has been organized with the aim to pick up the hockey team for the Olympics. So when India wanted to represent a hockey team Olympics, they used to have this Rangaswamy Cup all over the country, and the best of the best players will be picked up and they will be made part of the Olympic team. So that is how Rangaswamy Cup is a very, very important cup which is related to hockey. Who among the following is the Indian player whose portrait is displayed at the Lord's Stadium? You know that Lord's Stadium is in nothing but in UK, right, London. Now, this cricket is a game of English people, as you know, and they are very, very proud of that. Now, in that Lord's Stadium, one of our cricketers' portrait and a photo is being kept there. So, whose portrait? Option A, Sunil Gavaskar. Option B, Ravi Shastri, 6 Sixers famous. And option C, Nawab of Patodi. And option D is nothing but Kapil Dev. Okay. Out of this, whose portrait is being appearing in Lord's Stadium? And the right answer is Sunil Gavaskar. He is also called as Little Master. What is the nickname of Sunil Gavaskar? Sunil Gavaskar nickname is nothing but Little Master. You may tell me Sachin Tendulkar is called as Little Master. No, Sachin Tendulkar is called as a Master Blaster. Okay, the Little Master is given to Sunil Gavaskar. And remember that Sunil Gavaskar wrote a book called as Sunny Days. The autobiography of Sunil Gavaskar is nothing but Sunny Days. Okay, so that's a book written by Sunil Gavaskar. He is one of the very, very famous test player, Sunil Gavaskar. Okay, so and his height is very short, so he's called as a Little Master. The term roll-in is used in which game? The term roll-in is used in which game? Option A, cricket. Option B, tennis. Option C, ice hockey. Option D, golf. Option D, golf. Now, what is this rolling? Rolling is nothing but when the match is being played, when the ball goes out, again what you do? You take that ball, you put it again at the line, again you start the game. The process of again bring the ball back to the court, okay, is called as a rolling. And this is related to the game called as ice hockey. Related to the game called as ice hockey. Now, if I ask you a question, where are these games played? If I ask you cricket, in cricket there are 11 players and it is played in a stadium, you can say pitch. When you say tennis, it is either 1 or 2 people per team will be playing this game. And when you come to tennis, tennis is played in a court. Now when you come to ice hockey, remember that ice hockey and skating are the 2 games which are played on a rink. Where are they played? They are played on a rink. Ice hockey or skating is played on a rink. These are also very, very famous. And the number of players are nothing but 11 players. And golf is played in a golf course. In Srimantamudi, we have seen the first scene where his dad, Jagpati Babu, will be playing a golf, right? There's one golf course. And it is an individual game. It is an individual game. Right? So, this is all with respect to this question. Next one. The Indian who first won the Olympic hockey gold at India first won the Olympic hockey. When did India win this Olympic hockey? Where? Remember that for the first time, India has won the hockey gold in the game held in Amsterdam in the year 1928. For the first time, India became the champion or world champion, okay, in hockey in 1928, which is held in Amsterdam. Where was it held? Amsterdam. You can also see this in movies. Very, very, very important. The term tea is connected with tea. This one is connected with which game? Option A, polo. Option B, golf. Option C, bridge. Option D, billiards. What exactly is tea? Now, go to the game of golf. In golf, when they wanted to hit that ball, okay, you know that this ball would be kept on a raised place like this. The ball will be kept on a small raised location, very small location. Now, if it is on the ground, you will not get to hit properly. Now, small raised location will be on which it will be kept, and that fellow will come and hit this ball like this, and it will go to a far distance. This is nothing but it's called as a tee. What is it called as a tee? So obviously that is related to what? Golf. It is related to the game of golf. Next one. Yes, very, very famous. Okay. Which Indian cricketer was given the title Tiger? Is called as the Tiger in the cricket. So who is that person? Okay. Option A, Mansur Ali Khan Pataudi. Option B, BS Bishan Singh Bedi. Option C, Sunil Gavaskar. Option D, none of these. So, who among the following is called as the Tiger? Okay, remember that the answer is Mansur Ali Khan Pataudi, who is the prince, Pataudi prince. Okay, and remember that this guy is a very, very rich guy. Long back, when they looked into assets, there were more than 750 crores, very long back. Okay, now it will be in thousands and thousands of crores. But he was very passionate about cricket. He was Indian cricket team. He was a part of Indian cricket team for a good number of years. So he is called as a tiger. Mansur Ali Khan Pataudi is called as a tiger. Very, very famous. The first Olympic Games were held in. Remember that this Olympics is not something very new. We have got something called modern Olympics. We also got Ancient Olympics. And the first time this Olympics started in 776 BC. So the right answer would be 776 BC. Who among the following is known as the best Asian women athlete? Very, very important. First woman to have received this honor of being the best Asian women athlete. Who is that? Option A, Mary Kom. Option B, Vandana Rao. Option C, K. Sarma, and option D is Mercy Kutran. Now remember that this lady has won 6 times world champion. This lady has won 6 times world champion. 6 times world champion in boxing. And you know that she is the icon for the women. She is none other than Mary Kom. The great thing is that recent times when she won this world champion, she already delivered a baby and then again she took part in the game and she won the world champion. So that's not a joke. So very, 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 very important personality, Mary Kom, boxing champion. Okay. So the right answer is nothing but Mary Kom. Best Asian women athlete award was won by Mary Kom. The Olympic Museum was opened at which of the following places? Just some time back we discussed about headquarters of International Olympic Committee. Okay, where is that? I told you that it is Lucerne, Switzerland. Now what is the question here? Here the question is not about the headquarters. Here the question is about the Olympic Museum. Where was it opened? Is it in Istanbul, Turkey? Is it in Rome, Italy? Is it in Lucerne, Switzerland? Is it in Athens, Greece? Is it in Geneva, Switzerland? So where is this present? Remember that wherever the headquarters of the International Olympic Committee is present, at the same place, this is also present. So the right answer is nothing but Lausanne. Lausanne is the right answer for this. Okay. Next one. With which of the following games or sports is popping crease associated? So popping crease is the term associated with which game? That is the question right now. Okay. See here. Option A is swimming. Option B is water polo. Option C is cricket. Option D is nothing but lawn tennis. Option B is nothing but lawn tennis. Okay. Now, to which game is this popping crease associated? You know that in cricket, the answer is actually cricket. In cricket, when the batsman is there and bowler is there, there is some markings made. Beyond this, the batsman should not go or something like this. So it does not hit his wicket. So that lines which are being drawn near the bowler or the batsman, that is called as a popping crease. What is that called as a popping crease? So that is obviously related to the game of cricket. It is related to game of cricket. Which of the following terms is associated with chess? Which of the following terms are associated with the chess? Option A, gambit. Option B, deuce. Option C, vulnerable. Option D is a pitcher. See here, in a game of chess, when you take a game of chess, there is a term where when there are 2 players on either side, sometimes one player will try to move his pawns forward. He will try to move his pawns forward and he will be ready to let his pawn get killed. He will be ready to lose his pawn, with the anticipation of making one more important move to attack the other opponent. This process of letting the pawn getting killed for attaining the victory, that is nothing but gambit. What is it called as a gambit? So obviously gambit is a term associated with the game of chess. And remember that chess will have 64 small squares. Okay. And you should also know who are the champions of the chess. You should also know, okay, there is something called speed chess, there is also normal chess, and you should know some of the important winners of the tournaments in chess. Okay, all these also important for the examination point of view. Recently there was some virtual chess in which India also emerged as a co-winner, because later on they found that when the game got over, they found that along with Russia, India was the co-winner. Why? there was an internet problem for India, and India did not succeed because of that. So because of internet problem, India got delayed. So both of them are announced as the co-winners. So that's very important. Current affairs should be dealt with respect to chess. How many players are there in Kabaddi team? How many players are present in Kabaddi team? So you know, Kabaddi team, very pro Kabaddi league is also there in India. So obviously in Kabaddi team there will be how many players, sir? 7 players. How many players will be there? 7 players. You observe that 2 players will be holding hand in this side, 2 more players will be holding hand this side, and there will be 3 players holding hand like this. Okay. So that is how the Kabaddi team looks like generally. So in Kabaddi team there are how many players, sir? 7 players. So you should know like this, every team how many players are there. Football 11 players, rugby football 15 players, okay, ice hockey 11 players, hockey 11 players, okay, volleyball, how many players in volleyball? Same, again 7 players, right? So like this, you should have 6 players in volleyball, I'm sorry. So like this, you should know the number of players in each game. In baseball 9 players. So like this, you should know the number of players in each game. Next one. Who among the following cricketers of Australia is called as the tornado? Who is called as the tornado? Option A, Dennis Lillee. Option B, Miller. Option C, Lindwall. Option D, Jeff Thompson. Remember that why were they giving the word called tornado? Remember in geography when you see, we got different names for cyclones. And in India we call it as cyclone, but in Australia we call it as a tornado. So tornado is nothing like a storm coming very fast. Now the fast bowlers are given this name. Generally in Australia, Dennis Lillee and Jeff Thomas are the fast bowlers, but Jeff Thompson is given the name as a tornado of Australian cricket team. So very fast bowler. He once upon a time was the world's fastest bowler. So he was given the word called as a tornado. Which of the following games is not included in the Olympic Games? Very important question every time. It's a world famous game but not part of Olympics. So option A is cycling, option B is archery, option C is cricket, option D is nothing but skiing. Remember that the answer is nothing but cricket. Cricket is the game which is a very famous game all over the world, but it is not part of what? It is not part of Olympics. So still it is not included in Olympics. And there is one thing very big, what is called as a dissatisfaction for the cricket fans all over the world. The term is because of the time duration that cricket takes. Cricket is a very long game. So in Olympics, if you have cricket, that would become a very big burden for Olympics. In other games, the result comes very fast, but cricket is not the case. Next one. The term auxiliary point system, uppercut and punch are associated with. So definitely when you say auxiliary point system, it will be very difficult to guess. But when you look into the word called as uppercut or punch, then it will be very easy for us. Obviously, punch and uppercut are the games related to what? Hockey, football, boxing, cricket. So obviously everyone would give answer for this. The answer is nothing but boxing. And already I told you boxing is played in a ring. Where is boxing played? Ring. So the answer is nothing but boxing. Which of the following places is known as the Mecca of Indian football? Means why is it called as the Mecca of Indian football? It is because in that place in India, football is given a lot of preference, and there are a lot of players who are into football. So what is that place? Option A, Delhi. Option B, Bombay. Option C, Calcutta. Option D, Ambala. In India, football is not that famous, but still there is an emerging game. India in football is an emerging game. Now, you see Calcutta. Calcutta is a place where you see very good players of football. So our famous players like Baichung Bhutia, all are from the northeastern part of the country. And these are very closely associated with football. So Calcutta is called as the Mecca of football. Very important. Maradona is a famous player associated with, if anyone would have been watching, okay, which game? Football. You would know that Maradona is a game related to what? Is a person related to football, associated with football. One of the greatest football players in the history, Maradona. How many players are there in water polo team? So it is like, putting the ball in a goal kind of a thing. And in water polo, we have got 7 players in a team. How many players? 7 players. I already told you they would be asking the questions on number of players in a team. So in water polo, it's nothing but 7 players. Which of the following countries are readmitted to the International Cricket Council after a gap of 7 years? Okay, several years, not 7 years, several years. So one cricket committee or one cricket team was banned from International Cricket Committee. Now after almost 20 years, they have been again readmitted. Which is that country? So option A is Pakistan, option B is Sri Lanka, option C is New Zealand, option D is South Africa, and option E is nothing but Zimbabwe. Option D is nothing but Zimbabwe. Now which of them is readmitted back? Remember that the answer is South Africa. What is the answer, Andy? South Africa. Remember why South Africa was banned from the cricket? Because South Africa, until the late period, it was having something called apartheid. What is the meaning of apartheid? Apartheid is nothing but there was a racism between the white and the black. So this has come to an end very, very recently because of the efforts of Nelson Mandela and many other people. Okay, so this South Africa, because of practicing the apartheid policies, it was not allowed to play cricket at the international level. So after several years, now South Africa is again readmitted back, and South Africa is said to be one of the most unlucky team in the cricketing world, because every time they come to semi-finals but they lose, they cannot make into the finals. Every time it happens with the South Africa. So like this, South Africa is one country which was banned for a long period of time. Next one. With which of the following sports is Leroy Burrell associated with? Remember, Leroy Burrell is one of the famous player. He is associated with which game is the question. Option A swimming, option B cricket, option C athletics, option D is boxing. Remember that Leroy Burrell is a sprinter. He takes part in 100 meters sprint. So obviously this person is associated with what? Athletics. So he takes part in the running game. Okay. So 100 meters sprint. So Leroy Burrell is associated with athletics. Which of the following countries has never been the venue of Asian Games? Means till now that country was never the venue of Asian Games. Option A China, option B Indonesia, option C Iran, option D is nothing but Pakistan. Out of this, it is Iran which was never the venue of Asian Games. Iran was never the venue of Asian Games. And already I told you that in 2022 Asian Games are to be held in China. Asian Games are going to be held in China. So very, very important. Iran is the answer for this. Which of the following cups or trophies is associated with football? So which is related to football? Now very, very difficult here actually. Davis Cup, okay, related to tennis. Okay, Deodhar Trophy, this is related to cricket. Champions Trophy, hockey and cricket. And when you come to Santosh Trophy, it is related to football. There are some few football tournaments very, very important. FIFA World Cup, this one Santosh Trophy. We have got something called as one more important trophy like there is one more important trophy. It is played at school levels also between the different school teams all over the country. Okay, like this, there are some 5 to 6 important cups that you should actually look into that. So very, very important, the Santosh Trophy. The Olympic symbol comprises of 5 rings or circles. Link it together to represent. So here they are not asking what does Olympics represent. They are asking about the 5 circles. Remember that option A is sporting friendship of all people, option B 5 continents, option C both A and B, option D none of the above. The 5 circles represent the 5 continents. 5 circles represent the 5 continents. So Olympic symbol represents the linking of the 5 continents with the 5 colors and 5 circles. Very important. The author of the book Many Worlds is, who is authored the book called as the Many Worlds? Option A is nothing but V.S. Naipaul. Option B is nothing but N.C. Chaudhary. Option C, this is option C actually, K.P.S. Menon. Option D is nothing but R.K. Narayan. If you see that K.P.S. Menon is the first foreign secretary. He is the first foreign secretary, and he is a very, very good diplomat. Okay, and on his name, he has written the book, autobiography called as Many Worlds. So obviously, it is very much linked to his profession. Okay, he being a foreign secretary, he has got opportunity to deal with many countries. So KPS Menon is the author of the book called as Many Worlds. So the right answer is this one. See, books and authors is a very, very important topic. The questions would be asked either for the award-winning books or the books written by the important authors or contemporary books. So there are the three categories that you should be looking into. Okay, this is the question number 35. Who has written the book Kashmir Behind the Veil? Kashmir Behind the Veil. It is a book written by whom? Option A, Lieutenant General S.C. Sardesh Pandey. Option B, Lieutenant General Dipendra Singh. Option C, Air Chief Marshal L. Ramdas. Option D, Field Marshal S.F.J. Manekshaw. And option E is nothing but M.J. Akbar. So who has written this book? Remember that Kashmir Behind the Veil is written by Mr. M.J. Akbar. He was writing about the culture of Kashmir, about the ideology of Kashmir. Everything is being written as a part of this book called as Kashmir Behind the Veil. So the right answer is nothing but M.J. Akbar. M.J. Akbar is the author of the book called as Kashmir Behind the Veil. Okay. Next one. Who is the author of Bharat Bharati? Bharat Bharati. So we got option A as Mahadev Verma, option B Ramdharani Singh Dinkar, option D Maithili Sharan Gupta, and option D is nothing but Suryakant Tripathi Nirala. Remember that Maithili Sharan Gupta is the person who has written the book called as Bharat Bharati. He is a Hindi author, but they have different dialect. He uses a different dialect, unique dialect, and he is the author of the book called as Bharat Bharati. Maithili Sharan Gupta. Okay, not a lady, is a guy. Okay. Who is the author of City of Saints? City of Saints. It's an international book written in English. And option A is Larry Collins, option B is Herman Hesse, option C is Gunter Grace, option C is Richard Burton, and option E is nothing but Andrew Hunt. The right answer is nothing but Andrew Hunt. It is Andrew Hunt who is the author of the book called as City of Saints. Which of the following films Shabana Azmi did not act? See the question is not about which movie did Shabana Azmi acted but did not act. You know that Shabana Azmi is a versatile actor. She has done very, very bold movies. And Irfan Akhtar, okay, you have listened to the name Farhan Akhtar. So Farhan Akhtar's mother is nothing but Shabana Azmi. And the options are Arth, Masoom, Ardha Satya, Mandi. So in which movie she did not act? The answer is nothing but Ardha Satya. She was never cast of Ardha Satya. She acted in the movie called Arth, she acted in the movie called Masoom, she acted in the movie called Mandi, but not in Ardha Satya. Very, very important. 40th question. Who is the author of the book My Experiments with the Truth? So a person went to Mahatma Gandhi and asked, give me some suggestion how to live or something like that. A student was taken and asked him to give advice. And his advice was, my life is my advice. Means, whatever I am living, this is what I have advice. I don't have any other words. So, like this, Mahatma Gandhi did a lot of introspection in his own life. And he came up with a book called as The Experiments with Truth. So, here the right answer is nothing but Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi's Experiment with Truth. So, very, 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 very famous book. Okay. So, very, very important. The answer is nothing but Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. So, that's all. Thank you.